Guys, stop everything because what's leaking out about the 2026 Aston Martin isn't just news, it's a total horror movie. How is this even possible? Remember the Dream Team? Adrian Newey on design, Lawrence Stroll's bottomless pockets, the official return of Honda. On paper, they were supposed to crush everyone, but instead, the rumor is they might withdraw the cars after just 3 laps in Melbourne to avoid a worldwide humiliation. But let's go in order, because this situation is more complicated than an aerospace engineering exam. Problem number 1, the power unit. The new 2026 regulations are an insane challenge, with 50% of the power coming from the electric side, and it seems the Japanese have completely botched the vibration management. Ikuo Takeishi, the head of Honda Racing, had to come clean, admitting the engine vibrates abnormally. And guys, we're not talking about a minor glitch. These vibrations are literally shaking the batteries to death inside the chassis. It's absurd, think about it. Aston Martin asked Honda for a super compact package to favor Newey's aerodynamics, forcing the engineers to stack the batteries on 2 levels. The result? The combustion engine transmits destructive frequencies that destroy the electric cells in just a few miles. It was a total nightmare during the Bahrain tests. While Mercedes was clocking 13,000 miles, Aston barely managed a tenth of that because they kept running out of spare batteries. Lance Stroll stated they are 4 seconds off the pace of the leaders. 4 seconds, guys! That's slower than a Formula 2 car. And here's the legal drama that looks like something out of a TV series. At Aston Martin, they realized the car isn't holding together and thought, look, let's skip Australia and we'll talk later. But they can't. There's this thing called the Concorde Agreement that governs the commercial relationships between teams and the sport. If you don't show up on the grid without a real force majeure, the FIA hits you with a penalty that'll make you lose your mind. We're talking about massive fines and immeasurable brand damage. So guys, do you know what they've come up with? The scheme is insane, almost a farce. The idea is to hit the track in Melbourne with Alonso and Stroll, complete the minimum number of laps required to be officially started, and then a double DNF for both cars. A painful parade just to avoid paying the fine. Imagine Fernando Alonso, a man who would sell his soul to win and who bet everything on this project, forced to be an extra in a school play because the car might explode at any second. The situation is so desperate that a total crisis unit has been called. They sent Andy Cowell, the man who built the Mercedes engine empire, straight to Japan, to Sakura, on an emergency flight. Cowell is trying to help the Honda engineers solve this disaster, but time has run out. In fact, sources close to the team say the focus has already shifted almost entirely to 2027. You heard that right. The 2026 championship hasn't even started, and they've already waved the white flag. It's unbelievable how you can go from a world championship dream to a total disaster before the lights even go out. Honda says they might have a solution for China, but in the meantime, the first few races will be a gauntlet. Seeing a genius like Newey and a lion like Alonso reduced to managing scheduled retirements is one of the saddest pages in modern F1 history. Honestly, guys, I'm speechless. I'm genuinely shocked. It remains to be seen what the FIA will do if they see 2 cars pulling into the pits for convenience 10 minutes into the race. Will it be a Grand Prix or just a farce? We'll find out in a few days, but the outlook is terrifying.